Captain's log. Day 062720. Vacation has been nice, but it's nice to be heading home. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again. Well, almost everyone.
You slacker. Where in Blockbuster's name are you now?
President, I'm on my way home by your beck and call.
Well, beckon faster, my dear boy. I have a whole supply of golden pickcards I need you to deliver on the double. The customer ordered these like a month ago. We're really behind schedule and...
Oh, I'm aware. Cut my vacation in half for you. I think you should be in order.
What was that?
I said I should be in order for you. Half my cut for you. Why did I just say that?
Oh, you better believe I'm cutting your pay. This is no General Motors, Dap. No Taco Bell. The money I don't give you is put back into the company for newer technology, like your ship.
What you got out of the Toys R Us clearance rack.
Remember that health and safety waiver you filled out?
Which is still a very bad business move, might I add.
That's because the ship has a 50% chance to malfunction every time it takes flight.
Hey, we have no power.
You should think twice before going on vacation, due to the ship's conditions and all.
I was only gone for 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's 30 minutes I'll never get back, damn me boy. And, by the way, in the employee handbook, it says PTO requests must be placed 30 days before taking any time off. So, I mean, I shouldn't have even put that in the handbook to begin with. I mean, the whole idea...
You are not taking 30 days worth of PTO while I was only gone for 30 minutes. I swear to some onion of high prestige. If you do that, we are done. Absolutely finished.
Now I can't hire
children, used car
and I have to give everybody paid time off.
I do that. You sorry. Excuse someone. Wait, hold on. Shut your money hole for a second. Ship. Run that by me again.
Well, with the gamble that's always played due to the classic games, Mega Screen Slot Machine, handheld arcade game shoved in my mainframe, it seems I finally lost the 50-50.
English, please.
TLDR. Hey, we're going down.
Oh, I was wholly gone for 30 minutes!
Missing 30.
Oh, my head. What the heck is happening?
Yes.
What the heck was that?
Still missing.
Is that my ship?
30 pounds.
What happened to my ship? My beautiful ship, it's destroyed!
Kill me.
Later. Well, judging by the ship's condition, it's missing its engine, as well as 29 other parts. And judging by the Dapper suit, I have about 30 days left of oxygen. Clearly, I'm just finished. It's over. Game over. And with that, I began to walk aimlessly, not knowing what the next course of action is. That is, until I discovered something rather interesting. Huh, is that an onion? It looks like it's sprouting something. Might as well go pluck it since I have nothing else to live for. Let's see what it has inside.
You saved me! I'm the only one left. Please help me. I'm a Pikmin, and I need your help to repopulate my species.
Whoa. This is all happening a little too fast for my liking. We haven't even held hands yet.
What are you... Oh! No, not like that. Why would I want something like you anyway? I'm not that desperate.
Low blow, plant man.
Look, see that pellet over there? Throw me at it, and you'll see what I mean.
It looked as if the pellet is nutrients for the onion, thus creating even more Pikmin.
Brother! Who's that ugly-looking fella?
Hey!
Oh, that's the one who will save us. Neat!
You know what? How much you guys are harassing me, you also seem to be very accepting of me. Make up your mind already. My feelings hurt. I then decided to collect more pellets and create even more Pikmin, till I had about 23 of them. And while things were getting better for them, it was about time I got a win as well. Ooh. Hey, Red!
Yeah?
Well, I should have saw that coming. Regardless, can you grab that engine and bring it to my ship, please?
Sure thing, ugly one.
For the last time, stop calling me ugly. Thanks to this weird mutual understanding, the Pikmin took the engine back to my ship, which gave it the push it needed to get me off the ground. However, it was not enough. In order to truly return home, I'm gonna need 29 more ship parts to leave orbit. And I have only 29 days to do it. Let's do this! It's time to head to the Forest of Hope. Hopefully I can recover more ship parts in this location. Upon landing, I had my Pikmin take down a wall, to which Red spoke to me. Well, I mean, one of the Reds at least.
Hey, you see those bulborbs over there?
Yeah? What about him?
Kill them and feed them to the onion.
And why do you want me to do something like that?
Because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Red, you're not even a dog. Did you just bark at me? Regardless, I did what they said. And sure enough, it created more Pikmin, which will help me on my journey. So I guess I'll do what I must.
All right, you see the bigger bulborb?
Do the same thing.
Now you're thinking like a Pikmin.
The bulborbs would be a threat if I didn't already have a large supply of Reds, which made quick work of the bulborb. I even got my second part. Only 28 more to go. On my way, I even discovered a new type of Pikmin, a yellow Pikmin. Oh, look at the little yellow Pikmin's ears. Wait, before we continue, one question. Am I ugly?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not speak words?
Mm-hmm.
Noted. I then spent a little bit of time grabbing more yellows. Yellows are special because they can be thrown higher and they can carry bomb rocks. Explosive rocks that can be used to take down stone walls. I was also able to obtain yet another ship part, and with that, the day was coming to an end. Day 3 went really well, all things considered. I was able to use a combination of reds and yellows to take down a bunch of bulborbs, making the area slightly safer for additional visits to this location. I even got 2 parts allowing the ship to upgrade and expand my search.
I feel alive. Someone kill me.
Thanks to the ship's upgrades, I was able to discover a new location known as the Forest Navel. A dark and spooky area filled to the brim with fire, water, and bread? I told you I exist! What?
Don't listen to him. Get him.
I then spent more time than I would like to admit tracking down and taking out this bread bog. And sure enough, it dropped a part of my ship. Upon further exploration, I also discovered the blue Pikmin. Am I ugly? Oh, absolutely. With the blue Pikmin on my side, I could now bring Pikmin into water, since the reds and yellows can't swim. But first, I needed to beef up their ranks. In order to do that, I had the reds take on these fiery blowhogs and gave them to the blues for a quick ticket to success. The day was ending and things were getting stressful. Pikmin were scattered everywhere and I was running out of time. Regardless, I was just barely able to get them all, thus ending in a day with no casualties. Day 5 was a bit of an annoying day. By annoying, I mean the switching between all the Pikmin type of annoying. I had a set path in mind that would nab me 3 ship parts, if done properly. The problem started with the fiery blowhogs. They were right by the water, easily tossing my reds into a watery grave. Hey, stay back! It's not your turn yet! What made it worse was that there was a narrow path with fire pillars I had to direct all of my Pikmin through. Even though reds are the ones that would be immune to fire, I had to use blues to launch me up, and yellows to grab the part I was being launched to. Can you see how this was getting annoying? Then I gave the part to the reds so they could get back to base safely. I continued on and had some blues get another part and pawn it off to the reds. To which there was a stick-in geyser that would get both me and the blues to the final part.
Oh,
but
no.
Yellows exist. Well, hacks. With that, we got the final part and everything was good. 3 ship parts in 1 day is great. I then decided to take some yellows and blow up some walls for next time. But with some mistimed throws, poor yellow got hit in the crossfire and then blown up? But still survived. But couldn't be extinguished, so it was forced to burn. Ending the day. Ew, not gonna lie, I forgot how dark this tale is. But we already started, so we can't stop now. Onward the day snacks. I decided to go back to the Forest of Hope and try to finish getting the last of my ship parts, like the one I left a couple days back. The good news was I had blues now, so I could reach other areas. I decided to get the 2 easiest ship parts and upgrade my ship yet again. Alright, ship, please remember who you are.
Do you all remember Toucan Sam? He's a good guy, guys.
Well, at least the ship was no longer asking me to kill it. I call that progress.
Now comes the bad news. The last two ship parts are being guarded by some fearsome foes. One being by what I could assume is an armored cannon beetle, and the other by burrowing snagrets. I tried my hand at the snagrets and struggled with just one, only to find out there was another. But I didn't even have time, for the first one took me a lot of time already, and well, it cost me a tons of blues. Didn't help that some of the blues would rather break the sound barrier than help me. Oh well, we'll come back tomorrow. Time for some pure dapple brawls.
I lose a lot of Pikmin today.
So I started with the two remaining snagrets. The fight went how you would expect. My aim is not true, so I just sprayed and prayed. While the armored cannon beetle was a different story.
Look, man, I don't even want to fight you. I just want that ship part that's behind you. That's all I really want. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Oh, what nerve?
So while we officially collected all of my ship parts in the Forest of Hope, we lost 31 Pikmin today alone.
No, don't leave me here, no!
32 Pikmin.
Today was just as bad, if not worse. I faced off against the Wollyhops for the first time, and once I got used to the rhythm of the fight, I was able to take them down. Got the ship part, built a bridge, got the ship part, took down the fun guy, almost got a ship part.
You may be thinking to yourself that it was a very productive day. But let me tell you where it all went wrong.
So I called the Pikmin back at the very end since I knew there wasn't enough time to get the ship part back to the base. To which 5 reds went into a patch of grass just because. And it just so happens that this was the void grass that leaves Pikmin stuck in the void because that was enough to lose me 5 Pikmin. Come on! Nothing too eventful in day 9. Except the giant enemy spider. To which I wasn't prepared for, and it just took down tons of yellows like they were nothing. Thankfully, thanks to the yellow's throw height, it was easier to reach the long-legged spider that was just a beady. And with that, the forest navel is now complete. I'll be able to go to a new area tomorrow. The distant spring was the next locale, and there is a lot of water, as well as some terrifying creatures, like a handful of yellow wollyhops and bull bears. I decided to just take my time today and defeat some creatures to make going back and forth a little easier, which did lead to some risky situations, but I was able to net 2 ship parts today as well. I also noticed an oddly shaped egg during my travels. I may have to inspect that later. With the day coming to an end, we have about 20 days left of oxygen and only 10 ship parts left. I'd say we're making pretty good time. Rather than just going for more ship parts today, I realized that this place has more ship parts than I actually expected. So I just decided to prep by taking care of some more dangerous enemies.
Yellow, do not throw that bomb rock at the snitch bug. Yellow, oh my god, you had one.
Today was significantly better. We got the part we left yesterday as well as 2 additional parts, which leaves about 4 more parts to get in the distant springs.
And of course, I know you're all wondering about the egg, and I was as well at the time. So let me explain the biggest mistake I made in my entire life. Seems like nothing's happening upon inspecting this egg. Maybe I should just come back later?
It was at this point, as I was getting ready to get more parts, a weird smoky creature came out of nowhere. And I knew it wasn't playing around. It could wipe out my Pikmin with just a single touch. Therefore, I got out 100 reds and went to war. It was really hard to get the angles on this beast, which did cause a lot of red Pikmin to fade away. I tried and tried until finally it went down, leaving behind an orb that brought my red Pikmin ranks back up. And then some. Oh, that hurts. And with that, day 12 comes to an end. Days 13 through 15 were just cleanup days. Days where I went back to collect any missing parts I have yet to collect. Whether it was the 4 remaining parts in the distant springs or even the 1 missing part in the impact site. While at the impact site, I also decided to increase our ranks by a lot. For the 29th part was obtained, and who knows who or what is guarding my final ship part.
Alive! Hey, let's get out of here.
It was time for the final location. for I was only sensing one ship part here. Therefore, this is the final trial. I was met with a puzzle that had to be solved with all of my Pikmin. Blues for the bridge, yellows for the wall, and reds for the box. All the Pikmin came together in harmony to finish this final task. It's hard to believe how long I've got to grow with these Pikmin. The Pikmin have done so much for me, and it was time I returned the favor.
Hey, Pikmin, what's that massive hill-looking thing in the ground over there?
That's the Emperor.
The Emperor? Pikmin, again, all I see is a massive hill in the floor right there.
You're talking about me. Oh no, he's gonna eat us!
I don't understand. You Pikmin were so brave till now. What gives? What's so special about the Emperor? Stupid name, by the way.
Well, Dap, he's the reason we were all almost extinct.
Is that so?
Hey. As much as I would like to take credit for nearly wiping out all the Pikmin, I did have a little help from somebody. Wait, you're not him.
You're right. I'm not him. And it doesn't matter whoever he is. Regardless, I'm ending this here and now.
What are you going to do? I'll tell you what, if you can cook at least half as decent as him, I'll keep you as a pet.
Dapper Punch!
Look at this. I'll remember you in rehab.
There, Pikmin, he's gone. Now, can you take the final ship to the park, please? I gotta take to nap. Oh my god. Well, Pikmin, it's been fun. And I truly want to thank you, truly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all you've done for me and helping me get the opportunity to return back home. I truly appreciate it.
Did he really save us? I think he's still kind of ugly, though.
Farewell, Pikmin.
And with that, I return home with a newfound perspective on life. I am truly grateful for those lovely Pikmin. Just how I'm grateful to all of you for listening to my tale.
I do hope you all enjoyed the tale, and I really do hope to see you guys for the next one. But before you go, I do have one more request. From me to you, through and through, I want all of you to...